All right, we're here. What it brew, boo?
What it brew, boo?
Oh, Alan's not on. Go, Alan.
What it brew, boo?
There we go. What it brew, boo? Yes. Oh shit, Alan. Episode 56. That was like 20. God damn. 56. Episode 56. I don't know why. I'm just pumped up today. I don't know why. I'm pumped up today. I don't know. I'm ready to pump you up. Yeah, we got a couple of new things going on here too. No, that's not it.
Oh, hold on.
Oh man.
Can we still change this?
I don't know. Can we?
Dale was able to do it because we got to get it on the different soundboard.
Oh, you got to start it over.
Here we go.
There we go.
Boom.
That one. Okay, cool. We good?
Should be. Try it.
All right, let's do it.
We're good.
Yeah, we good. We got the shot. You ready? Yeah. There you go. Oh, was that a hot girl?
God damn!
I love it. Yeah, you know we don't see. Are you on a time limit today? We just gonna do
No. I just got to get to the camper, hopefully before dark.
Oh, don't say that. You can't drink too much either, right? Probably because
Well, I'm going to booze cruise. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's a booze cruise?
You never heard of booze cruise?
No, I never heard of that. I heard of Blues Clues.
No. Yeah, you just like
Booze cruise. You take a roadie?
Oh, okay. All right, whatever. Hey, shit. Hey, whatever you gotta do, man. Hey, episode 56, everybody. Brew Brothers podcast. Alan, what do we call this episode, Alan?
Minnessota Copper Trail.
Minnesota Copper Trail.
Quote unquote, it's the hidden gem.
It's the hidden gem. Yeah. I guess, Alan, I guess I hit Alan the other day. He was like asking me, hey, man, what you ask me? What we doing for our show or whatever?
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, I just lucked up and stopped in Alexandria, Minnesota from my way back to see the Timberwolves lose. And,
What do you mean get spanked?
No, they didn't get spanked in that game. They lost by 2 in that game, but they got spanked the next game. Okay. They just basically showed up that game. They were like, hey, we're here. We're here. And they was like, okay, well, bend over. Yeah. That's pretty much how that happened. That was
They already had reservations at Murph.
Yeah. Pause. Yeah. Nah, pause that. No, you got that. No, I don't know what happened to the Timberwolves, man. They fucked that up, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you do?
It would be nice to see him win, just once.
Minnesota now has a standing history of always making the playoffs and always losing in Game 5 every time.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what game.
I try to tell all the guys at work, I say, hey, listen, guys, I know y'all excited because Minnesota team is winning right now, but y'all know how it's going to end. Mm-hmm. You know how it's going to end. It's
like the Vikings.
Yeah, it's the same shit, yeah. Well,
It's all rigged.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, episode 56, the Minnesota Copper Trail, man. We're dedicating this show to Copper Trail Brewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I happened to stop on Copper Trail Brewing over in Alexandria, Minnesota, and I was pleasantly surprised. Well, I probably wasn't, but I was pleasantly surprised how good the beer was. The beer was fucking delicious, and I want to give a shout out to Trevor Gibbons. He's the manager, and also I met Kayla. She's also the marketing manager. Shout out to you guys. Thanks so much for the beer. Actually, Trevor was very kind to send me off with some beer too.
Hell yeah.
So that was awesome, and I thought the beer was amazing. And what are we trying right now, Alan? We already pouring beer already.
So we are cracking up North Country. It's their Czech Pilsner.
Yes, Czech Pilsner. Czech Pilsner.
It's nice, traditional.
Oh, yeah.
That's interesting.
Czech Pilsners are probably the best way to go.
I like it. I think it's crushable.
I think I do like it.
It's a crushable beer.
It's a totally different taste, but yeah, I like it. I like
it's
it.
the Czech hops. They give it that light airiness. A little bit of lemon. It's a little bit of buttery.
I like it, though.
But
I like it.
The yeast and everything gives it, the malts give it such nice, smooth consistency all the way across the board.
Yeah.
I should like it. I'm kind of biased because I am Czech. So.
Wow. Pause on some bullshit. Check now. You check now?
No, I am. I'm Czechoslovakian.
You're from North Dakota. Get out of here.
My last name is Krenelka.
Look,
Krenelka of the North Dakota Krenelkas. Right?
And Irish. I got a little Irish.
I'm Irish too. Shannon. I'm Irish. I'm Blairish.
You're Black Irish.
Yeah, I'm Black Irish. I'm Black Irish. I'm Black Irish.
Blairish.
No, I am. I'm Blairish. Yeah. You know. Hey, so I don't know
I
if
think
you guys
Black Irish is actually a thing, though. Like,
Black Irish.
Yeah.
It has to be.
yeah, it has nothing to do with like skin color, though. It's like they're like Black Irish. I think is like a region there or something.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That'd be kind of cool. But they do have the Shannon River. I was named after the Shannon River because it flows.
That's what she said.
It flows. The Shannon River flows. Man, you know, it's a beautiful day outside today. It was 86 degrees.
Yep.
Wow, it's amazing. I love it. So what do you got going on, Paul, this weekend?
I can head out to the camper, get some things set up there. Seems like that's all I do is like every time I go there, it's just like more things to try to figure out to do.
Yeah,
to
no
make
doubt.
it better.
Yeah, everybody's lake country, right?
Yeah,
Everybody's driving.
Well, the problem is that we only have it for like 3 months out of the year. So every year, it's like, what are we bringing and taking back?
Yeah,
You know, as opposed to just like having stuff like stationary there.
Yeah.
You know,
Damn, man, these cans are huge. Are we
I
gonna be
know.
able to finish all this? Man?
Oh yeah, it's not very much. It's just a fucking oil can that makes a
huge
mess.
as all you can. You know, it's huge. I love it though.
I like these guys. I've had them before.
Yeah?
I was down there 3 years ago.
Copper Trail.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was down there just
Is-
driving
it-
through because I was coming back through the cities.
Is the restaurant new?
Yeah.
Okay, the restaurant is amazing.
It wasn't there when I was there.
Well, I'm going to post what I had too this week. I had the mac and cheese, and I added some smoked brisket. Shit was good, yo.
I smoked a brisket just 2 days ago.
Nice.
That was like a
Smoked
7-pound brisket. It turned out awesome.
And then I think Dej had like a teriyaki bowl or something.
Oh yeah.
But it was good, yo. It was delicious. Great food. I would recommend that place to anybody. You know, I even actually mentioned us coming down podding down there. They love it.
Oh yeah.
Just come on down. You know, just come on down. Does that work there? Does the thing on? No, it ain't got nothing on there.
No.
You gotta just find it on there.
Yeah.
He's got Alan. You know, Alan's like this. He's like this Untapped guy. I don't know if you guys know what Untapped is.
It's a drunk encyclopedia.
Yeah, it's a drunk encyclopedia. It's like Untapped is a app that we all go on, all beer drinkers mostly.
It needs to be bigger around here. It's bigger in the city.
Yeah,
Big Minnesota
it's
area.
big in the cities, and I'm trying to know, Al. You know, I've drank over like 500 beers, but
Oh, yeah.
but I only have like maybe barely 100 beers on my Untapped. But I'm trying to tap into it more.
Yeah.
Trying. Know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go back to all the beer I drank and put it on there.
It's a process.
It's a process. You're right, because if you don't do it right away,
You forget.
you'll never do it. It's like you just forget.
I'm like a little under 500 from 10,000.
I know. Alan's been fucking putting beers in there for years. He's drank over 500,000 beers. Fuck the fuck.
I do that in a month.
Wow.
Now I got work to do.
I know. What the hell? Anyway, we added a couple of sound effects on our soundboard. So whenever Paul says some dumb shit, we'll do this.
The thoughts and views expressed by Paul do not necessarily reflect those of the Brew Brothers. Viewer discretion is advised.
That's it.
I never say dumb shit.
Well, I don't know about that, Paul. And then since Alan is never on time for anything, Alan would be late for his own funeral. The body won't be there till later. Yeah. I'm positively sure of that. So we got this for Alan.
Fashionably.
Look, I can't help it. We all run on Allen time.
I can't help it. We all run on Alan time.
It's called fashionably.
I'm gonna make that a fucking shirt. You know that, right? I can't help it. We all run on Alan time, and I'm gonna have like Alan's face on a clock.
There you go.
I think that's the look, Alan. Alan's face on the clock is Alan time. Yeah, it's a T-shirt, bro. Fuck that. Yep. And then we got another one. Hell no. Oh hell no. We're just having too much fucking fun here, yo. That's it. And then, of course, you know, we always have a lot of hot ladies walk by. Not as many as in the summer as we do in the winter, but in the summer they walk by, we go,
God damn.
yeah, I love it. Yeah, we should make that a shirt too. God damn. And they put little cheeks. No, goddamn, and put a peach on the bottom of the goddamn.
We got to put beer mugs on
And
each one.
put Brew and Brothers on one.
I just I had to Google it yesterday. I was listening to a song came on the radio. What was it? Henry Wells or something. Watermelon Sugar.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Watermelon Sugar. I was like, this song is so dumb. What the hell does it even mean? So I finally looked it up.
What does it mean?
Well, I know why I don't know what it meant because
Right.
it's apparently referring to a girl having an orgasm.
Well, that's watermelon sugar?
Yeah.
God damn. That shit.
God damn.
I didn't even know that was watermelon sugar.
Yeah, that's why that's why I was cracking up because I was like, no wonder I've never heard of it.
I didn't know we called it watermelon sugar down there.
I know, right?
I
I mean, does it taste like watermelon sugar?
don't know.
No.
I always thought it was just,
Are we just going to go there? Like, what does it taste like?
I thought it was always peaches and pineapples.
Oh,
Peaches and cream.
Oh, man.
Peaches and cream.
You know what?
You know what I mean? You know the song?
Yeah. Yo, no. Okay, I'm going to tell you a true story. This is fucked up, though.
Who is that? That's not Boys to Men. That's somebody else.
112.
112.
112.
Then you gotta have next with too close.
Yes, right? Ooh, next. He knows.
Baby,
Right there.
come on.
Actually, you know what? I was listening to Blackstreet today.
No
Do. I like the way she works it.
No
Hey,
diggity.
B-dubs, when we were doing our remote, they had KRS-One playing on their radio.
I love it. Step into a world. That one?
No,
Okay,
I got 5 on it. Oh, wait, no, that's not KRS-One.
That's the Loonies. That's the Loonies. I got 5 on it.
But
Living on my own.
You sure that's not KRS-One?
Nah, KRS-One's. Nah, I got 5 on it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I'm black. Yeah. And so, wait, my story. This is a true story. Okay, all right. Take this how you want. I'm not being disrespectful, but take this how you want. True story. I dated this girl. Nice girl. Not gonna put her on blast. But you got a girlfriend. You gonna go down. You know. I went down, and let me tell you, it wasn't nice. It kind of left like a bad, my tongue was like numb after that. I was like, what the fuck? Like it was like a harsh taste in my mouth. It was like so bad.
Acid.
It was some bad snatch.
Did she have, like, balls?
No, that would have been awkward though.
Was it salty?
No, it wasn't salty. But no, serious shit. It was probably one of the most foulest tastes in my mouth that I've ever had in my mouth. I was like, what the fuck is that? Like it was like I don't know. I was like, ugh. So basically, I had to keep going, but I didn't want to be disrespectful. So I licked my finger and I put my mouth in front of it, and I had and I fake chowed it.
What you do is you get some saran wrap.
I fake chowed it. Guys can fake chow.
You just get saran wrap.
Saran wrap? Who the fuck has time to get up to go get saran wrap?
Like cling wrap or something, you know?
Well, should I pull it out of my pocket? Here's some saran wrap here, you know?
It's called an emergency stash.
I don't know, but all I can say, it was harsh. I'll never put the person on blast, but it was some of the nastiest snatch I've ever snatched up. Yeah, it was horrible.
I'm not like you. I would have just been like, God damn.
Nah, I was nice.
Hell no.
I was like, no. You know what it was? It was that she was really pretty. She had a pretty face. You know, she was like exotic. You know, I think she was like Trinidadian and like East Indian. She's mixed.
Just had this nasty ass pussy.
Hold on, wait.
The thoughts and views expressed by Paul do not necessarily reflect those of the Brew Brothers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, there you go. We don't. Hey, listen. Whatever Paul be thinking, guys, I didn't think that. Okay. No, whatever. Right. Well, shit. So, what do you think of this Czech Pilsner, Alan?
I like it.
It's awesome. What is it called? North Country.
North Country.
Yeah, great beer, guys. Oh my god.
That's a little 4.5, and that's a good light crisp beer.
Yeah, it's a crushable beer.
I do like this. I think it's really good.
It's a crushable beer. It's like one of those beers you could crush. What up? Oh, I know her. She could be in jail sometimes.
It's so funny how many times you say that.
She be in jail.
She be in jail sometimes. I mean, that's what it is. Around here, people you see them because they be in
Don't
jail.
they have like a girls' jail and a guys' jail? Like,
No, they got a girls. We got a female section. Like, so we got.
so you
the females
work
are
in
down
the female
pod.
section too?
Yeah, I work in the female section. Yeah.
I wouldn't work in that female section. Yeah.
Oh shit.
We're working.
Damn.
So here's the thing. We just work in her female section.
I see that.
Yeah.
Oh my. That's a mother and daughter, I think, right? I don't know what that was, but
I didn't.
Look, we
did
gotta
they
have-
have heads.
that was a combo. Yeah. That was definitely a combo.
Let's ask them about peaches and cream.
Peaches and I was just asking
At watermelon sugar.
Can we get that on here? 112. That'd be kind of good. That'd be kind of dope, right? Just
put whatever
just
we
that
want
part,
on
just that part right there. 112. Anyway, yeah, Alan. So I'm at Copper Trail hanging out. It's a really nice vibe. It's a very nice looking brewery. Yep. It's got great food. It's got great beer. Actually, I was able to have some beer that they did a collaboration. It was called like Nutter Butter or something with the Drastic Measures.
Yeah.
It was a stout, very good beer. Unfortunately, it wasn't in cans, but I did get a chance to try it.
Okay.
Actually, I tried just about everything. I didn't get to try the seltzers, but it was really good. Just you know what? I was telling Trevor from Copper Trail about when you go to a brewery, I always judge the brewery on the experience.
Yeah.
Like, when I go into a brewery, the person, hey, how you doing? What do you like? Oh, what kind of taste buds do you have? We have this. I like people who know their products, but it's genuine. It's not like forced. And he knew all his product. He knew his beer. He knew what we were drinking. He knew what was happening,
He's really clean in there, too. But it's
Yes,
spacious.
It's spacious. It's very spacious. It's very clean. So I was very impressed on that, Paul. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I was very impressed that it was like a place where, people are knowledgeable of their beer. And a lot of places, sometimes you go to a lot of breweries, and people just work there. They don't really know about the beer. That's why I think they should always have people really learn about the product. Yeah. That way you sell it better. But I don't know, just the vibe, the energy, the not so bright lights. It was just a really nice vibe and kid friendly. You could bring kids in, they could eat and all that stuff.
I totally agree. Like when you go to like a fancy restaurant, they come to you and they're like, our special tonight is blah blah blah.
Yes.
Like if you go to a brewery, the management should have like weekly meetings,
absolutely,
and training these people on like all the different ingredients and everything.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you're not just going there to get a Busch Light.
Exactly.
So
no, I agree.
By the way, I was going to ask you. So, what makes it a Czech Pilsner? How do
the hops are from Czech, are Czechoslovakian hops, and
so what does that mean?
Like the hops they use, like they're more light, aromatic, lemony.
Oh shit! Hold on a second.
God damn!
There's two of them. There's a tall one too.
Oh,
God damn! There's a tall one too.
There's another one. There's three of them. There's another one coming around the corner.
There's four.
It's four of them.
God damn!
And there's the last one.
God damn!
Yeah,
those are some lucky kids.
Yes. Yeah, they are. There's some very lucky kids.
Look at where their head level is.
Yeah.
The thoughts and views expressed by Paul do not necessarily reflect those of the Brew Brothers. Viewer discretion.
They will be the one to learn quickly what watermelon sugar high is.
Yeah. Oh shit! Whoa.
They're at the right level.
Whoa, Alan! Whoa!
Look, I can't help it. We all run on Allen time.
So we're having way too much fun with this shit. Yeah.
So when you say like the hops are from Czech and they're like a lighter hop, I don't even know what that means. Can you explain it to people?
So normal hop. So hops are just depends on where they're brewing. Like 90% of the hops.
What are hops?
Like they're cannabis. They come from cannabis plants.
Yeah.
So it's hoppy beers are basically legalized muscle, or like they're more normalized and legalized muscle relaxers hops.
Oh, yeah.
So the more like super hoppy beers like West Coast IPAs or triple IPAs or anything, the amount of hops they use or double dry hop, like it makes them like hops are natural like muscle relaxers. Like you smoke weed or you have some THC beers, you're gonna get relaxed and you're gonna go be super comfortable.
Yeah.
Hops are just that same form, but no added characteristics of like the THC effect. Oh, same strain of family from that consistency.
Yeah. So there's like hop farms all over the world. Like
90% of the hops come from Yakima Valley up in Washington.
Yeah, Washington State. Oh my God! If you could just Google it and see the hops farms, it's like basically.
Do they grow like a beet or?
Yeah,
they grow different strains of hops plants.
I mean, what do the plants look like?
They
are they like a like a grape or an
No,
orange or
so
a beet or a potato?
They look like little pine, like little pine cones like that, but in like plant form. So like they kind of they look like they look like pine cones, but when they bloom out, they kind of have little leaves on the sides that kind of bloom out like that. But they're heavy, so like people like do 10-foot plus like poles, and they'll have like long wires running across it, so they can so they grow hops, and they just let them rain down.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of like if you were to go into like a cornfield.
Yeah, and they just get tall. They just get really tall, and then they just treat them like that. But then they have a machine that plucks and extracts everything.
Yeah.
So like when they do fresh hops, they take that.
God damn!
Yeah, they're just running wild right now.
This is crazy. Is it summertime?
I mean,
God, she's tall. Holy.
God damn! It's not even fair.
It's not even fair. We're here recording in the studio here, guys, and there's a lot of beautiful women walking by today, and they're all in their shorts too.
Mm-hmm. And they're all sinners because they work for Hope.
Oh, do they work for Hope Church?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's the daycare.
Oh.
They're all the daycare providers.
Oh man, they need to provide me with something.
We also require assisted daycare over here.
Exactly. We
Sometimes.
need some daycare too. We're grown ass baby men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're drunk children.
Yeah, we're drunk children. Yeah, drunk children. That's it. Yeah, I like it. Oh,
But no,
anyway.
when you look at hops like that across the board, like they can get really high and tall.
Yeah.
And they'll grow, and then they have wires that just hold them up, so they can hold them by the top, so they can just keep growing.
No, don't do it, Paul. Don't do it. Don't do it, Paul.
That's a pear.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Look, I can't help it. We all run on Allentown.
Sorry. I just had to try to throw that off.
But you do that off for sure, yeah. So Alan was talking about hops. But anyway, Alan, what are we drinking right now?
We're doing Copper Trail. So
No, not Copper Trail. We're doing Copper Trail Brewing.
or Hopper Trail. Sorry,
Hoppy Trail.
Yeah. Hopper.
Is it Hopper? Oh, Hopper Trail.
Yeah. So
What is that, Alan? What is a Hopper Trail?
It's a West Coast style IPA.
Ooh. And
So-
for those who don't know what a West Coast IPA is.
Big, bright, citrus, aromatic, big citrus body, a little bit of pine on the nose, aromatic, very crushable.
This is good. Yeah. And I'm really, I'm not an IPA guy at all, but this is good.
So this would be like from California then?
Yeah.
Yeah, that style is mainly just that whole coast.
What do you think, Alan? What do you think so far?
It's good.
Yeah.
It's got a big malt bite in there too.
It does have the big malt bite.
So you get that bitter, you get that nice malty complexity with that nice bitter tone. The citrus is in there nicely well balanced through the whole thing.
Yeah.
But
I think that this is good.
Yep. But it's that lemon and pine on the nose,
Right.
like
Right.
grassy effect.
No, you know what, Paul? You know what? I could agree. You know what? We do drink a lot of beer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we try a lot of beer. We taste a lot of beer. And, sometimes you could taste whether the beer is, made,
Yep.
to your liking.
But it's not overbearing. Like the finish is clean too. That's the
Yeah.
nice thing about West Coast. They're all clean on that style.
Yeah, it's a good beer. What's this percentage? Is 6.8.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
So the cool thing about these guys is they've been around since 2016.
Yeah.
They came 7 years after the last brewery closed. Like this is the 5th brewery that's been in Alexandria.
Who else has been there? I know there's a winery there, too.
Yep.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. I can't remember the name of it, but
The mead and the wines are at Happy Harry's.
Yeah.
I don't. It's like bear. No, not bear.
I can't remember what it is, but I know it's one. I know it's one out there.
Yeah.
Actually,
I think Hot Dish Red is like one of the beers. or
Actually,
one of the
Alexandria
wines.
seems like a really cool, happening place. Like
It's a fun spot.
it's
It's just a drive to get into the city because this brewery is like in the city. Like
Yeah.
it takes a little bit to get into there and drive around to find them.
Oh, when you drive down. Oh, yeah, it's right off the highway.
Yep, you have to drive in.
You got to drive all the way in there, but it's okay. Like I found it easily. It's right off the main road there, and Yeah, it's right next to the big ass Viking.
Yep.
They got a huge giant Viking there. Actually, I took a picture next to it.
Heck yeah.
He's taller than me, but it's okay. That shit is what it is.
Yeah.
You know how Minnesota have all the Vikings everywhere. You know how it is. It's this guy at my job, right? True story. This guy at my job. I won't say his name. He doesn't want to he doesn't want to cut his beard, so he claims he's Nordic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Isn't that some funny shit? He claims he's Nordic. Like he even brung like some paper and told him he was Nordic. He's
All right,
like,
let me see your boat.
I know, the fucking guy, Nordic. I'm like, you ain't Nordic. Get the fuck out of here. He smells too. But anyway,
I got a hammer.
I know, right? I know. I'm Thor's cousin. You know,
Twice removed.
I know. Anyway, Hopper Trail, Allen, West Coast IPA from Copper Trail Brewing. Yeah. What do you think?
I like it a lot. It's good. It's a
Like
good
the ball?
It's a nice, good, solid West Coast.
Yeah, it is, right?
More malt than I wanted, but I'm not going to argue with how much because it's still good for what it is.
Yeah, you know what?
Not everyone likes the malt side.
No. You don't really care for it too much.
I like this is a good West Coast, but a little more malt than I wanted for that
Is
style.
West Coast your favorite or Hazy's?
West Coast.
West Coast is your favorite.
Everyone loves hazies though.
Everybody loves Hazy's, yeah.
Yeah, it's the big debate between West Coast or hazy, and like 85 to 90% of the people will go.
What's
West
the difference
Coast.
between Hazy's and West Coast?
Hazies are East Coast style,
Right.
and that started over there, and so it's just more juicy characteristics. It's more like a beer mosa,
Right.
if you think of it just dulled down to the simplest factor.
Beer mosa. I
Yeah.
like that. I like a beer mosa. Yeah. Anyway, here you go. Oh, hey, there's a ginger. You're part of us now.
She's going to hell.
Yeah.
Gingers are soulless sun eaters.
Gingers are black. I know, right?
Soulless sun eater.
Yo, I did a video on my TikTok, and I said, "You see my TikTok?" I did a video on my TikTok, and I said, I wanted to welcome all the gingers to the black side because gingers are black now. You know, did you know about that?
No.
Yeah. So there's this thing on TikTok where they say gingers, we welcome into the black community because the white community don't want gingers, so we'll take them. And so now they part of the black community. And so I did a TikTok saying, welcome to the family. We appreciate y'all. Y'all invited to the cookouts, but y'all can't say the N-word. And then I said, but I love y'all gingers, right? And then this lady who's a ginger on my site she said that calling us gingers is like saying the N-word to you. Oh shit.
Why is it that when you see
I don't know what she was talking about.
why is it when you see black gingers it's such a weird thing, but like it's such an awkward look?
No, black gingers are weird. You ever see a black ginger? Like
Orange hair and black skin.
So it's like a white woman hooked up with a black man, and they have some kids. And,
It's got a little weave.
No. And what? Hold on.
The thoughts and views expressed by Paul do not necessarily reflect those of the Brew Brothers. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's the same color as the beer we're drinking.
Listen. No, Paul. No. Actually, Paul, know what? I know like some girls that have had kids, like redhead girls who are gingers, who have had kids with black men. And the kids come out a little light skinned with like reddish orange hair. Like they have like hair like mine, like, coarse hair. And it looks a little cray-cray. It look a little different. It's different. Like
They look like Carrot Top.
they look like Carrot Top black.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just look a little different, right? Because of the melanin and all that. But I mean, they're humans. I don't know what do they call Carrot Top.
Carrot Top looks like
He
an
looks,
albino redhead.
I like Carrot Top though. We had a kid that was locked up that looked like Carrot Top. I liked him. Yeah,
how much in the psych ward was he in? Because Carrot Top looks like a psych
he
character.
doesn't like a side character. Yeah.
He's buff though.
Oh my god.
Oh, you see him
jacked.
now? Yeah. I don't know. I haven't seen him in years. Is he still buff?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had all that plastic surgery, and
yeah.
it totally effed him up. And then I think he just started hitting the gym super hard.
But he had plastic surgery on his face.
Yeah, totally effed
Who
him
does
up.
that, yo? What's up with that, yo? I'm not.
Hollywood, man. People in
I'm not,
Hollywood.
I'm not down with the plastic surgery or the Botox or the lip fillers. Ugh,
It's the same with the
crazy.
It's the same with the BBLs. Please stop that.
Yeah, what's up with the BBL?
What's a BBL?
Big black.
No, that's
big
no,
breasts.
you're thinking BBC.
Nah, breast.
No.
Is it breast, booty,
No.
Liposuction. Yeah, something. Let's see. What does BBL stand for? Let's look it up. Hold on a second.
Big black
No.
lips.
Why you gotta be big? Why I gotta be big black, yo? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. What does
Big bountiful. That's Triple B's big bountiful.
BBL mean? BBL stands for. Oh shit! They got like asses showing here right now. It's pretty funny. Oh, the BBL stands for Brazilian butt lift.
Oh.
It is a cosmetic. It is a cosmetic surgical procedure that involves transferring fat from other areas of the body, such as the abdomen, hips, or thighs, to the buttocks to enhance its shape and size. The procedure is performed using liposuction and fat grafting techniques.
So that's what the Kardashians did then.
Yeah.
What the Kardashians did was they built new bodies. Okay,
They're all robots.
I don't care what you say.
Yeah, their dad even
Yeah.
lost his dick.
Listen.
Oh yeah, Kris Jenner. He went full BBL.
Oh no, it's not Chris. Chris is the mother, right?
Oh yeah,
Chris
Bruce.
Jenner.
Bruce.
Oh, Bruce Jenner. Yeah, Bruce Jenner.
He went full.
I mean, that's not the real dad anyway.
No.
So, I mean,
No, so they're taking like fat from their
wherever, yeah.
wherever, and then
Yeah,
just injecting it into their ass.
This is the same as the dudes like in Brazil that put the silicone oil in their muscles and everything and look bigger, and it does not work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and it's funny too because they call it like the Brazilian butt lift because they want all their butts to look like Brazilian girls.
and
Those
those girls
hot.
are natural as shit.
Naturally hot, yo.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm gonna be honest. Did you know that women, right? Women get together and they go on BBL trips. Like they save up their 10, 20 grand so they can all get BBLs and they go on BBL trips. But you know what happens every now and then? These girls go on BBL trips. And guess what happens?
They get fucked in the ass.
Nah. Hold on.
The thoughts and views expressed by Paul do not necessarily reflect those of the Brew Brothers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Paul say some dumb shit, y'all. We don't condone that shit, all right? But I don't know where the fuck that came from. No, Paul.
Jesus Christ.
Paul. When they go on, so girls plan BBL trips. And then they go on the BBL trips and they get their little BBLs done. This is what happens. One girl don't make it home because they die.
That's usually how that happens.
It's a normal. Some people don't take to the anesthesia for the medicines or whatever, and some of them go to people who are not licensed doctors to get BBLs. That's real shit.
Yeah,
that's some real shit, and they end up dying. That happens all the time. I don't know who would risk their lives to be beautiful. You know what I mean? I mean, if you get hit with the ugly stick, you're gonna be ugly. That's it.
Yeah,
there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? You ugly. That's it. Hey, listen, but you're a nice person.
Yeah.
That's all that really matters, you know, if you're kind.
Now my head went to a dark place.
Oh, wow.
I'm just thinking,
don't do it, Paul. Don't do it.
Like I'm just thinking of the injecting fat into their ass to make.
Shit.
So what if the surgeon kind of just looks away from his watch. Looks away from his watch for a second, and all of a sudden this girl walks out of this. What is it called? The BBL.
Yeah.
And she has one ass cheek that's
bigger than the other,
huge, and then the other one's kind of small. So she's like a dude that always has to sit on his wallet.
George Costanza.
Fuck that. Yeah.
Big ass.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
And then some guy hooks up and he's like, I got hit this crooked. How does this work?
I don't know, man.
I want you to land one side or the other. I prefer one side over the other.
I don't get it, yo. Listen, I'm sorry. I don't get it. I don't get it, Alan.
No.
Who wants to be so good looking that they change something about their bodies where they want to change their ass and their breasts? And
They
their
only
lips?
they only do it to compete with each other.
Yeah, what is that? Ladies, guys, we don't care if you have bigger lips, bigger butts, bigger breasts, all that stuff. We're still gonna want you.
As long as you
just shut up.
Yeah, that's all.
The thoughts and views expressed by Paul do not necessarily reflect those of the Brew Brothers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Just let us touch.
Yes.
Let us touch.
Yeah, we don't care. We gonna want you regardless. We don't care if you sexied up and you got extra boobs. You know you got your boobs fixed. Because nowadays
We just want you upright.
wow, upright. Anyway, back to Copper Trail Brewing, which is a great brewery. We're on the Hopper Trail, the West Coast IPA. What do we got next, Alan? What do we got next?
I'm gonna hop over to the fridge and grab some stuff for us.
Oh, we got some more. We got some more bear. Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 56. We're calling this one Minnessota Copper Trail, Hidden Gems. It's an ode to a brewery in Alexandria, Minnesota. If you're heading down to the cities and you're going through Alexandria, pull over, type in Copper Trail Brewing, and go visit. They have a great restaurant. It's called 205 Grill, and they have great beer. You just go get you a beer, some good food. They got some good bowls. Tell them the Brew Brothers sent you. And we appreciate that. And have a good time. It's a really nice place. It's a happening place.
I looked at that's on the way to Minneapolis, right? Like,
Yeah, it's on the way to Minneapolis.
Is it before St. Cloud or after?
It's before St. Cloud.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
before St. Cloud. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. What you pouring now, Alan?
I found this hoppy accidents that you brought over.
Ooh, it's a hoppy accident.
So I'm having a hoppy accident by pouring this beer.
That's a clever name. I like
Right?
that.
Isn't that clever?
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
clever. I like that, yeah.
It is, especially when you're pouring from a fucking oil can.
Yeah, hoppy accident. Did we finish that one? Damn.
Close.
Close. Finish that one.
That's
Well, I don't have to worry about driving. I ain't got no car.
you might need some paper towels.
Anyway, but hoppy accidents. We like to have accidents around here, guys.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh, there goes one.
Shannon's got one too.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I got a little.
I'm just causing accidents right now.
I like to see this because this looks good on camera when you do this. Hold on a second.
Like, it looks
this
good
one-
that somebody doesn't know how to pour beer.
This is on our OnlyFans.
It's like spillage. It's seeping out the sides. There you go. Yeah, put it on my OnlyFans. I think I'm gonna get an OnlyFans and show my hands. Like, my hands.
Somebody sent me a message today. Guy went to a sperm bank,
Oh shit.
and the nurse said, "Would you like to ejaculate into the cup?" And he said, "No, thanks. I'm not ready for competition yet."
Oh, fantastic.
Wow, that's funny.
The thoughts and views expressed by Paul do not necessarily reflect those of the Brew Brothers. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, that's it, yo. Paul's crazy, man. Paul, what would we be without your banter? You know?
Probably boring.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Anyway, so this is episode 56. We're calling this one Minnesota Copper Trail, Hidden Gems. And it's a big shout out to Copper Trail Brewing over in Alexandria, Minnesota, guys. I guess the whole show is pretty much dedicated to them because I stopped by there and they just showed tremendous love and I appreciated it. And I was like, you know what, Alan, we doing Copper Trail today.
This one
Yeah.
is my least favorite of them. It's
Yeah.
not bad,
Right.
but the other ones were just really good.
Yeah.
And this one is still good, but it's just my least favorite of the ones that we've tried.
Okay.
That's
Hey,
fair.
you know what? Being third ain't bad. Being third ain't bad. It's hoppy. I'm not a hoppy guy, so I don't like hoppy beer.
That's why I was questioning this one.
That was for the table.
Yeah. What's it called?
No, the napkin I gave you was for the table, not for your lips.
Right here. There you go. Let's get that too. Let's get that too. We'll use the other side for the table, yo.
I mean, sharing is caring at this point. Like, who the hell
Hey,
cares?
this is one of my lists. This is one of my lists before I went to. Did you take a picture?
Yeah.
This is one of my lists before I went to the table.
Is this what it was like when you had to go down from your lips to the table?
Oh, wow, Alan, yo. You know what, Alan? Every now and then, when I think that you're just the nicest guy in the world, you say some shit like that, and then I realize.
Look, I can't help it. We all run on Allen time.
And then I realized, Alan. But Alan. I always run into people, right? And I always chat with people about you all the time. And they always say like how kind of a guy you are, how nice you are, all the time. I've never met anybody that didn't like Alan. If they did, they never told me. But Alan, you know what? I have a story and you'll know where this story came from. I have a beautiful story about Alan and his kindness.
Oh, God.
All right? His kindness. So some years ago, I didn't know Alan. Alan's on, I guess he's on like on a double date with another couple. And they go to this rock concert, right? And there's this little girl, right, with a sign that says her mother got her tickets to see this band, or whatever band it was.
Oh, it was Avenged Sevenfold and Hollywood Dead.
Sevenfold and Hollywood Dead, right? There's some young little girl, 12 years old maybe, with a sign saying her mom got her tickets to this fucking rock and roll thing. You know what this guy did? He put the little girl, he asked the mother, of course, and put the little girl on his shoulders so they could see her and get her attention. And she ended up getting like a whole bunch of cool shit, like some drumsticks and what else, Alan?
She got a big shout out from M Shadows and
Yeah.
everyone from Avenged Sevenfold. My
Yeah.
shoulders fucking hurt. I had her on my shoulders for 4 hours.
There you go.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't let her go. I had her sitting, and Mom was like,
Yeah.
"You good?" I'm like, "I'm good."
Yeah.
She's having a blast. I'm like,
Yeah.
"I'm fucking sore as fuck." And
That's
I don't
how,
care.
that's how fucking nice Alan is, bro. Alan's
That girl,
fucking,
that girl had a fun moment. She
did.
She got like a lot of love. From
she
the
probably
band.
never forgot that moment. And
Oh
Alan,
no, she'll never forget that.
Alan helped her get that moment. And so I heard this story from a guy. You know where I heard it from. You know where I heard it from.
Yeah.
And I heard it from a guy that does some time.
Yeah.
And he told me the story. He said, you know what? He said, I love Alan. Alan's like probably one of the fucking biggest heart guys ever. And I said, you are right about that. I know Alan has a big heart, but that made me love Alan even more. I was like, fuck, Alan is fucking just unbelievably the greatest guy. People, you don't realize he's just a great guy.
Oh, I was stoked to have that girl have a blast.
Yeah, he compromised himself watching the show.
Oh,
so
I got
this kid have a good time.
Oh, I was having cramps in my back. I'm like, fuck. This girl was swaying back and forth. Like, I'm fucking dying.
That's fucking cool, though.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. I see.
yeah.
You know, I just happened to get that story because I was talking to the guy we know, and he was like, "I gotta tell you something cool about Alan. What he did, man. Like, I'll never forget it. Like, Alan's like he's like such a fucking great person." And so I was like, you know what? Tell me about Alan. I already know he's an awesome person. It's because he's just a really cool guy. And then he told me that. I was like, fuck, that's why I love Alan so much, bro.
I even got a shout out from those guys.
Yeah.
Because they're like, that guy.
Oh, they give you a shout out?
Yeah, they're like, that dude, you holding that girl up, like, I give you props. Like,
Oh, that's cool.
they're like, you are doing some work by letting that girl have fun. I'm like,
There you go.
Yeah, she's having a blast.
That's good, yeah. There you go.
She was patting my head. She's like, thank you. I'm like, sweet.
That's awesome. Now she probably grew up. She's probably older now. But how many years ago was that?
I was like, probably like 2010, somewhere in there.
Wow, that was a long time ago. That girl's a grown ass woman
Yeah.
now. She probably like she want to really be on your shoulders right now. And then she want to be like,
Look, I can't help it. We all run on Alan's time.
you know what I'm saying? She probably like,
On the shoulders, just facing the wrong direction.
Exactly. That's it.
Thoughts and views expressed by Paul do not necessarily reflect those of the Brew Brothers.
Oh
Viewer
shit!
discretion is advised.
I love it.
Come on, Paul. This is funny as fuck. These are hits, right? Right now, these buttons are hits. Pressing the button. You got. Oh, this is a hot girl.
No, it wasn't.
What we go? Nah. We should give her a- nah.
I can put that one on
Yeah,
there.
right. Nah. Anyway, yo, what do you think about this one, Alan? What do you think about happy accidents?
I personally like this one. I just know this is not for everyone. This is not a beer for everyone. Like,
Yeah, it's your thing. Alan loves IPA, so right.
it's a lot.
I like it.
It's a lot more tangy. It's a lot more tangier and like citrus with like a bite.
You know what? You know what it tastes like to me when I taste it. When beers are hoppy like this, I feel like it's THC in it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's THC in the beer. That's what I feel like. I feel like
I can see that.
And
I
again,
feel like I'm drinking THC.
and
Yeah,
again,
I could totally see that.
Again, that comes off the hops.
That's the hops. Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
all the
yeah.
hops.
That's what
I
it feels
said,
like to me.
Hops are natural muscle relaxers like THC
Yeah.
is.
No doubt. No. I love it. But I think it's a great beer. I don't know, I
Again,
like
once
it.
you drink 5 of these bitches, you go to sleep.
Oh yeah, you gonna what's the alcohol
It's,
level?
it's
in that?
6, but it doesn't take much because they're just so you're so comfortable. Like you're boom gone.
Yeah, hell yeah. I don't know. I like it. What do you think, Paul?
That's good.
Good.
You know, I like the other ones better, but
one's
like I
better?
said, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Yes, it wasn't my favorite of the one of the night.
Yeah.
No?
You know, but all of these have been good.
Yeah.
I'll give this
Cool.
company 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Again, all their beers so far, they're clean on
Yeah,
the finish.
clean.
They're very nice.
Exactly. Clean.
But they've got good consistency across the board.
yeah. I like that. The consistency is important. Like, you know, like,
Can you get these at like Happy Harry's or
No.
They're too far away.
yeah, but they don't even make cans to sell.
Well,
I don't think
these
they do,
you can,
right?
these you can, but
They only sell them at their brewery.
yeah, and a lot of
that's it.
Minnesota breweries are like that until they get.
Can
to
you call like a brewery like that and have them ship the cans to you if you like, or if you're like, hey, I want like a 6-pack of the big boys that you got there.
I don't think they. I don't. A lot of them won't, but if
There's probably some legality behind
because
shipping alcohol.
It's shipping beer. Like you have to lie about shipping beer. Like it cannot be.
Yeah.
Say if it's dense and you put foam, you put like paper, or newspaper and stuff around so it doesn't roll around and make noise. Just if you're gonna do it, lie and say it's something else.
Yeah, I mean, like, could you like
I
say,
do.
hey, can you just like do a speedy delivery?
Yeah.
No,
you
whenever-
know, like not through UPS or anything, but personal, like person to person.
Yep.
Here's our contract between each other, and we're just doing a speedy delivery. You know what I'm talking about? The company
Yeah.
speedy
Yeah.
delivery from your manufacturing company to my residence.
They might, but it's going to cost a little bit more just because you're going direct to the house that
Yeah.
way.
Well, no, I mean you'd have to pay for it.
Yeah, which is fine. I'm okay with it, but I know some of them like they don't feel that comfortable because they don't want to do it.
Well, I'm just wondering if it's even legal.
It
because
is,
and especially if you're crossing state lines.
it's very frowned upon, but a lot of people ship beer mail. Like I
do
get
it.
beer from different companies. Like
Yeah.
I get out of Washington. There's a company out of there, and they will ship you beers from different parts of the country that get sent to them, and they distribute to all their territory.
Maybe we should
They
just do
got
some
contracts. They got contracts with that. Yeah.
Maybe we should just do some Smokey and the Bandit shit. We'll get a
Yeah,
Sprinter.
we do that. I send beer to friends all the time, and I just say it's lotion.
Yeah, get a Sprinter, load it up with like 5 pallets of beer, and just take it across state lines. And
I would like to do that.
I'll drive ahead of you guys in a Camaro or a Trans Am.
Let's do it.
and then
And then I throw on a fucking cowboy hat and go, yeah!
We just need some walkie talkies.
That's it. Walkie talkies, yo.
yeah.
Little headsets.
I don't think we need walkie talkies. I mean, we have cell phones,
Yeah.
but
Nah, walkie talkies seem like just more fun.
yeah, that's just more cool.
Yeah,
more cool.
it's way
cool.
more fun.
Yeah.
CB.
We get like nicknames and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know? Like, yo, disclaimer, you got it? You know, disclaimer, this is
Brown Stinky Beaver.
Yeah, there you go. This is Brown Stinky Beaver. Disclaimer, come in.
You'd have to do like the Anchorman. This is called Sex Panther by Odeon.
I know, right? Sex Panther. Yeah, you said be you, Alan. Alan be Sex Panther.
60%
Sex
of the
Panther.
time.
Sex Panther, what's your 20?
60% of the time, I'm here all the time.
Exactly right. That'd be cool, man. That'd be kind of
2
cool.
in the pink, 1 in the stink.
That's it. That's it. Hey, you know, I've been looking into buying a Sprinter too lately. Yeah. I think I might.
They're expensive.
Yeah, but you get a used one. You can get a cool used one. I think we get.
Yeah, used ones though are used. That's the problem.
Yeah, we're talking about getting a Sprinter. We're gonna wrap it in a Brew Brothers logos all over the Sprinter.
I wouldn't buy a used Sprinter, to be honest with you. I
Buy a
think
new one.
I think a used one would be like, so much problems.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, think about it. People that have Sprinters,
Sounds like women.
They beat the shit out of them.
yeah, they beat the shit out of them. They probably got like 300,000 miles on them.
Oh, shit.
And I mean, people that have, yeah.
Well, maybe we should get a Sprinter. We should get a Sprinter. You know what? Can we write it off?
Well, yeah.
We should write that motherfucker off.
Well, not only that, but my other advice would be to put one of those digital billboards on the side of it.
Yeah,
So not only can you podcast out of it,
Yeah.
but then you can go to people and have their businesses sponsored on the side of it. So when you're driving down the street, it has that digital billboard on the
Business,
side.
they know about the business.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, I'm thinking about that, man. You know what? I think we should just like.
Or you can park it in front of a place like
Yeah.
so all of a
Park
sudden
it
you're-
anywhere.
Yeah, you could you go to
Yeah.
Walmart, you park it in front and says I'll just say Ashley's Furniture is having a 50% off sale.
What you got, Alan? Shit. Holy, we moving quick,
no,
Alan.
That's like
What's
I like
the time at on
A
here?
moving digital billboard.
Yeah.
You know.
So we're like
Can I move this
Yeah,
back?
just hit that.
This one?
Yep.
so
Again.
This,
There you go.
Cool.
This Hoppy Accents, we're like
Yeah.
the fifth people to like check this in on
Oh,
Tap
really?
or Drink This. Like,
Nobody's never checked it in?
no, I'm number 2.
Happy accidents?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's kind of cool to see what people
It's like a great lineup.
Yeah.
Where you at? Hold on. Where you at?
Ooh, that was a good one.
It's my buddy Jake here. You ever met Jake Johnson? You met Jake, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Jake. In April? His girlfriend, April?
Yep.
Which one is this one?
So we're doing Caribbean Dream.
Caribbean Dream.
Caribbean Dream.
Caribbean.
Caribbean.
It's the same. It's the same as debated as caramel and caramel. I say
What?
I say caramel.
White people say Caribbean,
See?
and black people say Caribbean.
See, and I say caramel.
Tomato.
We Caribbean girl.
Tomato.
Tomato.
Tomato? Tomato.
Potato. Potato.
Wow. Potato. Wow. Yeah, I love when it comes up and it says scam likely, right? What is that? Yo, scam likely. It's likely a scam. You know what, Alan? Of course, I'm a coconut beer lover.
Same.
So anything with coconut, I'm a sucker for coconut. The Caribbean Dream is a coconut coffee. Coconut coffee,
Golden ale.
golden ale.
Again, I would like more breweries to do this, please.
Yeah.
If you're going to make a coconut beer or if you're going to make a good coffee beer, make it a blonde Americano because it's way more enjoyable. You can add more stuff to this thing.
Is this a
than
blonde
just
Americano?
pretty much just because the copper ale or the blonde ale,
Right.
The golden ale, it's a copper blonde.
Right.
Or not copper blonde, but it's just a golden ale. But like, if you just do the like that style, like the blonde Americano, like Starbucks does, this is way better to enjoy, and you could add way more fun flavors to it because the dark roast beers are always good, but they're getting a little tiring.
You got Paul? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, the dark roast beers are getting a little tiring.
I would rather do golden ales like this, coffee blondes all day,
Yeah.
every day.
Smells good. I had this at the brewery, and I thought it was really good. I thought it was delicious.
Definitely coffee. You can definitely taste the coffee.
And you can taste the coconut.
Ooh,
Taste the coconut?
The coconut.
No.
I got it on the finish.
I
You
just
got
got
it on the finish. Really?
got coffee.
Oh, yeah.
on.
It's on the finish. The coconut's on the finish. Try it. Watch. You taste the coconut. It's pretty cool.
I like this.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually fucking cool, man.
Yeah.
I don't taste the coconut, but that's all right because I don't like coconut.
Okay, there you go.
But I do think that this is delicious.
It is delicious.
Yep.
You know what, Alan? I actually did get another one of these.
Ooh.
It's at home.
Nice.
I'm going to bring it on Tuesday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, let everybody try it. They usually bring it on Tuesday to the K. Let everybody try it. When you got these cans like this, you got to share these, bro.
Yeah.
These are share cans. That's what I call them. I call them share cans. If you don't share that beer, if you spend your whole time at home drinking this by yourself, you have a problem.
I got a lot of problems.
Yeah, boss, I got a problem. But have you look at Paul, guys? Look at Paul on camera. Paul's been working out, man. He's hitting the gym. Paul's been hitting the gym, man. He's going hard. Look, get some muscles. There you go. He's looking like Popeye out this motherfucker. That's it, yo. Married to olive oil. There you go. See that? That's a good one. Come on.
Or it would be like Brutus.
Brutus? Yeah, remember Brutus back in the day? Who's that?
Wasn't that?
His nemesis.
Was it Brutus?
Was it Brutus?
The big guy? It was Brutus. Yeah, it's Brutus.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brutus. I love Popeye, but
Have you ever seen the Popeye movie with?
shit was hard. But Robin Williams.
Yeah.
yeah, it was. I didn't like that shit. Yeah,
Really?
it was good, but I just didn't like that shit, yo.
I thought it was really good.
But I think that Robin Williams is like a fucking genius. So I mean, he didn't fuck it up. Like he definitely was Popeye. Like he.
And the girl that played Olive Oil, though, I mean, she was perfect.
She was perfect.
for
Yeah,
that role.
perfect. I didn't like Brutus very much, but Robin.
I thought they did a brilliant job with
You know
that
what?
movie.
Robin Williams, she's just an amazing actor.
Yeah.
Like character-wise, when he gets into a character, fucking guy is amazing. Like he's just focused.
Yeah, it's so bad. It's so
Yeah.
sad that he took his life.
You know
'cause
what?
He was so talented.
No, sometimes listen, man. You know what? I get it, man. I get it. Sometimes you battle with shit in your brain, and you don't want to battle no more. You know what I'm saying? You just want to be like, fuck this. I'm tired of this shit. You know,
Yeah.
I get it, but you know it. Sometimes some people just give in to the dark thoughts, and some people don't.
Yeah, I think it's a chemical imbalance.
A little bit of both, probably. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody that like doesn't have a chemical imbalance would just like take a gun to their head.
No.
You know, like I get depressed. You know, I can think about like how my life could be like a lot of depressing shit. Like I'm not supporting my kids, providing for them enough. And,
Exactly.
You know, and like struggling with alcohol or anything like that.
right.
But I still couldn't take a gun to my head. Like
right.
I just couldn't do it.
Yeah.
It's easy to say, but it's hard to do it. Like
yeah.
I don't have like I wouldn't have the balls to do it.
Yeah.
That's exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that there's got to be like some type of.
So why do
I have an audit. You have, like most of the people like have an automatic stop trigger. Like you'll do it, but like there's like
So I think about this, right? So
you want the adrenaline because you think you
Or maybe there's a religious aspect to it.
So we're having a serious.
know?
I love this serious moment, but you know what? How come when people kill themselves, people say, "Oh, he was a coward."
Yeah, I hate that.
that's
shit.
that's a shitty thing.
I know. I'm like, bro, he's a coward. He took a gun and shot his head.
He was
That
fighting,
shit don't sound like some coward shit to me.
he was fighting demons.
Yeah, that shit
beyond
sound like he
demons.
was like, I'm done with this shit. Boom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never saw it as a cowardly thing.
I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it. I'm like,
Same.
nah, you gotta have some fucking kahunas to do that. You know, you gotta really be built differently.
I think people are more saying along the lines of it's cowardly to leave behind. Like
you know what?
like I had a friend just recently that
Yeah, I remember
and
that.
they 4 kids. So it's cowardly to take your life and leave them with nothing.
Yeah.
So that's the cowardly aspect of it. Like pulling the trigger
Yeah.
took 2 seconds.
Yeah, I get it.
So that I can see, but
Yeah, I get it.
like to sit there and like hold the gun and do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have the balls to do that.
Nah,
No
I ain't
way.
doing that shit yet. That's why I have my thoughts about that. Like, you know, when people say it's cowardly, you know, I can't believe he killed himself. Da, 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 da. I'm like, it deep. You know, I let whoever's venting vent, and in my brain I always go, you couldn't do it. You know, like, you know, you talking all this shit about him. You know, he had the balls to fucking pull the trigger. You know, but
I mean, but like, okay, just since we're talking about it, let's say that you got busted for something, and then they said that you're going to spend the next 15 years of your life behind bars.
yeah.
You know, do you have the balls to pull the trigger, or are you going to sit 15 years knowing that you're going to probably die in prison?
You know what?
I would ride it out.
You know what? I knew a guy. He's still in prison. He was around 34, 35 years old. He got 16 years, and he was going to do a lot of it. He was going to do at least 85% of it. He's still in jail right now. Still in prison. And he got a pre-trial release. So a pre-trial release is when you get out before your trial and you're able to work, save some money, help your family build up, whatever you need to do to get to a point where you feel comfortable leaving your family, that you left something behind maybe. So he got out for like a whole year to save some money. And, I saw him like 2 days before he had to turn himself in. And he was like, yo, Shell, man, I don't know if I could do it. Like, I think I might just go on a run. I was like, well, that's just going to make shit even worse.
Yeah.
Why you want to do that? And he was like, you know what? I'm just saying that. I'm going to turn myself in and just do my time. But it ain't easy. No.
That's why I said that there's kind of like probably a religious aspect to it too, because a lot of people that like let's just say Christians or whatever that if you kill yourself that you're going to be going to hell.
Yeah, exactly.
And so they're afraid of that.
Right.
And not only that, but if you say you have to do the 16 years, you don't know what's going to happen within those 16 years.
No.
So, I mean, you could be sitting in jail for a year and a half, and all of a sudden the entire world goes into World War III, and everybody's released.
Yeah.
You don't know because you're alive.
Maybe they're going to send you to the war.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't know. That it's the unknown of still living. So it's the two things. It's the unknown of what's going to happen living,
right,
and the unknown of what's going to happen if you take your life.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's a heavy load of a mental conversation that somebody would have with themselves before they pull that trigger.
I don't know how they do it, man. I see a lot of people who are going to prison and they're sitting out, they're working, trying to save some money up for their lady or their kids, and trying to build before they go to prison.
And not only that, but I mean, because my kid has got, he's going through some stuff, and
Right.
So we've been having to go to Rochester. But when you see like some people that are going through like way worse shit,
Yeah.
like there's a kid, his name is Connor. It's been waiting for like 2 years for a heart. Wow. He walks around with an IV in him all the time for like the last 2 years, just waiting for a fucking heart.
Yeah.
Like, so you think you got it fucking tough?
You don't have
this.
no idea.
This guy is 10 years old, and he is fucking 3,000 times tougher than you are.
No, I agree.
Yeah.
No. There's a guy in jail right now. Never say names. I could, but because it's public information. But he has like a machine. He has like a machine that's hooked up to his heart, and he has like these bunch of chargers. We have to give him like a charger like every so many hours to keep the charge going to his heart, or he'll die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, and like you said, we think that our lives are tough, or we think we're going through shit. That's why I told you. Remember how I told you I had my little situation with my my vehicle thing, and I usually would react like I'd be probably in my feelings.
Third world. What is it? Third world problems.
Right.
Yeah.
But you know what? I'm at a point in my life now where if shit goes wrong and something ain't going right for me, then that's what it is. You know what I mean? We just roll with it. You'd be like, hey, okay, shit went wrong. It is what it is. What's the big deal?
See, and this is one of the reasons why I think that people should have kids.
Right.
Because I have a plethora of problems.
Right.
But the only ones I care about are the ones that have to do with my kids.
Right, exactly.
Otherwise, I'd have free reign. Like, I'd just be like, all right, fuck this, fuck that, whatever. But
Your problem ain't shit compared to your kids.
Exactly. I mean, I only worry about what I can do that's going to affect my children.
Exactly.
And if more people have that,
Right.
they're not so selfish. And I think that children just really bring that out in people.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's 100% true.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
You'll die for kids.
Like,
Oh.
I mean, not to like put my wife on blast or
Yeah,
anything,
yeah,
but
yeah.
but here's a great example. I think that a lot of relationships are like, if me and my wife were to get in an argument, and we're we didn't have any kids,
Yeah.
I could just go to the bar and try to find some other girl,
Exactly.
but we got kids,
Yeah.
and I don't want to see my kids grow up with another dad.
Exactly. No doubt.
So we have to work through that shit.
Exactly.
You can't just like,
Just abandon the marriage because you in your feelings.
yeah, because be like, okay, things are tough and we're not getting along. We had a fight or whatever. No, you can't just walk away and just go fuck the next girl,
It's not
which
gonna
you can
work.
when you're single.
Yeah.
You can totally do that when you're single.
Absolutely.
But when you got kids,
Nah.
now you have to have that commitment.
Yeah.
And then that's where like
Changes everything, man.
Yeah, it's-
Changes everything. I think about that sometimes because the reason why I even made it to North Dakota because I lived in Canada because when I dated my kid's mom in Canada, she got pregnant. I couldn't leave her by herself. Had to make sure she wanted to have a kid with me, so I had to make sure I was there. So I sacrificed a lot of things to make sure my kids had me in their lives.
Yeah.
So sometimes I hope that later on in life they realize that my dad could have been doing 1,000 other things, but when he had us, he stuck around us and he made sure he was around in our lives to make sure we were good.
Yeah. I also can't leave her because I'm under her health insurance.
Damn
Yeah, no doubt, yo. Shout out to Miss Kronelka and the health insurance, you know what I'm saying?
That's really good insurance.
I know, right? Good health insurance. That's what we need, God damn it. Shit.
Oh, I love it.
Health insurance is really essential to everything. Make sure you got to get health insurance. Anyway, yeah. So, hey, I want to give a shout out to everybody and say, hey, listen, make sure you check out our site, right? Make sure you check out our Instagram, our Facebook, our TikToks, or whatever. We're going to be posting some stuff about Paul's son. Who Paul, explain what happened to your son real quick.
there you go.
Explain what happened to your son, though.
No, you just read it.
Okay, so we're gonna explain what happened to Paul's son. It's a gun raffle and a silent auction in East Grand Forks. It's going to be on August 21st from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So on December 17th, Thomas who's Paul's son, went through his first surgery to remove a mass on his lower back. On January 17th, he was diagnosed with sarcoma cancer. We went to Mayo in February, where Thomas underwent a second surgery to remove the remaining cancer cells. His second surgery was a 6-hour procedure. Thomas will have reoccurring checkups every few months to monitor him. So this is Thomas. This is a picture of Thomas here. We're going to post all this. I got pictures of all this stuff. We're going to post all this stuff on all our social media. And Paul, so what are we doing for Thomas for this? So tell everybody why you're selling your raffle tickets.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're just, trying to raise money because we got ongoing medical expenses. I mean, we got to go to Rochester every 3 months. And, the surgery itself was $1 million before insurance.
Right.
But yeah, and the gun raffle, you can win a gun, you take the cash. If you don't want the gun, there's a flamethrower on there.
Yeah.
And, the first half of the raffle, it's the first time I've done one, but the first half is just, you got to sell to pay for the guns.
Right.
And then anything after that is going to help with our medical expenses. But
Right.
you got a 1 in 20 chance of winning. So, you got good odds. And you can buy them at Brothers Firearms just right next to us here in the Grand Cities Mall.
Here's what
so if anybody didn't see the picture, my son is 6 years old.
Right.
So if anybody sees like their son get their back carved up like my son did, it's fucking heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's a life-changing thing.
life-changing thing. So
and then tell everybody what you ended up doing.
I got a tattoo to mimic his scar.
Yeah.
And it hurt like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
The lower back for a tattoo is
sucks.
really painful.
It's a shitty spot. Ugh.
Yeah.
Well, it's like getting a tramp stamp.
But
Oh shit! Paul got a little something cute on his bit on his chest. That's funny, though. Come on. But anyway, no, I get it. But yeah, it does hurt. Lower back, not a good spot. Yeah. Lower
But
back.
though, every time it hurt though, I was just thinking, it's not nearly as painful as
It was for him.
as it was for him. Yeah,
and him healing and everything.
No, he's been a little champion.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then he broke his arm last week, and,
That's
Thomas is wild. Yo.
and they had to reset his arm. And he was and so yesterday he got his new cast, the one that's waterproof.
Yeah.
and he was like, this time they didn't even have to push on my arm. Because last time they had to reset it.
Oh shit! Oh,
God damn, dude, you're tough as nails.
he's a little animal, yo. Wasn't he the one that kicked the guy in the nuts?
Yep.
Yes,
No,
yeah,
just
yeah,
a
yeah.
No, he punched him in the dick.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
a fearless Iron Man.
Thomas is wild, yo. Yeah, Thomas punched another little kid in the pee-pee. Did the little kid go to the ground and everything?
Okay, let's put some context behind this.
Go.
He was in Taekwondo and they were sparring.
Okay, they were sparring. Oh yeah.
So they had pads on and everything, and he just he went to go with a counter punch. It just went a little low.
Not a normal street fight.
You remember back in the day when Eddie Murphy was he was doing a show. Remember he was showing his Raw. Remember Raw?
Yeah.
Remember Raw back in the day with Eddie Murphy?
Yeah.
So he was in Eddie Murphy's.
I want half.
No. Remember, in the beginning of that, Eddie Murphy was a kid. He was telling the story to his family, and he was like, and then he said, and then he kicked him in the ding ding. And then nobody got the joke. And the uncle goes, that boy funny. He gonna be something. And he goes like this. He starts the show. It's a classic fucking show.
Wookin' Panub.
Yeah, looking for Nub, right? Oh my God, I love that shit, yo. Listen, I love everything Saturday Night Live. But anyway, so what do you think about this Caribbean Dream, Alan?
It's really good.
Caribbean Dream, I love it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Caribbean Dreams, my kid's mom was Jamaican. She's Caribbean.
Oh, cheers.
Shout out to her. Shout out to Rhonda Thompson. Thanks for the beautiful kids.
All right.
Appreciate that.
Well, she can thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can thank me. I had to put in the work. You know what I'm saying? I'm just joking. Oh shit, my bad. I'm sorry. Shots fired. Yeah, but anyway.
Seed didn't plant itself.
Yeah.
Hey, without me, it wouldn't have been no kids, you know what I'm saying? If I didn't even come to Canada, if I didn't see you in the club, You know, I remember when I met my kid's mom, right? My best friend was playing basketball with me. We was in Canada, and he goes, yo, I seen her. I'm like, seen who? Well, he used to be my best friend. But I had to get rid of him. Shot him dead, you know? And then, anyway, he was like, yo, I seen her. I'm like, seen who? He goes, the girl you going to talk to when you come in here. And I was dancing in the club, and I was like,
I'm going to put
around.
my penis in you.
no. I should have said that. But I said to him, I go, yellow top, yeah. He was like, I know your ass. I was like, she's fine as hell, right? So I made my way over there, had some drinks. I was drinking, you know, whatever. Hey, how you doing? You know, said hi. They were like, hi, how you doing? My kids, both of my kids' moms are twins. Like my oldest kid's mom is an identical twin. And my two younger kids' mom is a fraternal twin. I got a thing for twins. Anyway,
Every guy does.
yeah. I didn't sleep with both twins, but I got a thing for twins. But anyway,
Maybe you did.
Maybe. Nah, I would never do that. Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe.
Nah, maybe. Nah, I'm just joking.
No, maybe they swapped.
Maybe the ones that was identical swapped. I didn't know, but
Yeah, I mean, maybe you didn't know, but maybe they
no,
swapped.
no. What they did to me one time. We were walking down the street, and I was holding one's hand. They both had on Coca-Cola sweatpants, sweatsuits, and looked just alike and shit. And I was walking down a block, and I let go of her hand, and the other one grabbed my hand. And I was walking for like blocks holding her hand. And then it just felt funny. I was like, nah, this is your sister. Y'all fucking with me, you know, and they got me and everything.
Did they have like really nasty pussies too?
The thoughts and views expressed by Paul do not necessarily reflect those of the Brew Brothers. Viewer discretion.
I ain't even answer that shit, Paul. I ain't even answer that shit, Paul. That shit never happened. Right? But anyway, no. Crazy thing is that when you date a twin, you date her sister, bro. Yeah, because I was close to their sisters when I dated them. You date their sisters. It's like dating two women. You just sleeping with one. That's it.
I could see that.
Yeah, it's because they're so close. They share every fucking thing. And every time you turn around, it's like, hey, you know, the other twin is
Were
there.
they identical?
My first baby mom is she's identical. My second one's not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's weird when you have twins and like one's a dude and one's a chick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, if he was
But
there.
I mean, it's a thing though. I mean,
Yeah, it is a
Yeah.
thing. But if he was there every time, it'd be kind of awkward. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here for moral support.
I'm here for my sister. No, I get it. But no. Anyway, just the Caribbean Dream, Alan. The Caribbean Dream was good.
It was good.
It's tasty. That coffee is present, but did you taste the coconut?
No, I didn't. I
can taste-
only tasted the coffee.
You can taste it in the end there when you get to the end of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for everyone wondering,
Yeah.
Underbrew Skies is coming on the 7th of June.
Oh yeah, under blue skies. Yeah.
Yep.
I won't make it because I got to work,
I'll be there.
but Alan would be there.
Yep.
So that's good. Yeah. Who's going to be there? You know.
So, we've got a pretty decent sized brewery, chunk of breweries coming. Drecker, Laughing Sun. Questionable on them.
Yeah.
They're okay.
Yeah.
Half Brothers, good.
Yeah.
Gideon's Brewing, best in that whole area. Bismarck, Mandan.
Oh yeah.
Bemidji Brewing,
Ooh.
Stone Home,
Nice.
Atypical. And that same day,
Yeah.
they're celebrating 5-year anniversary up in Minot for their. They've been around for 5 years now.
Wow, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. Let's give gunshots to them. Yeah. Shout out to Atypical, man.
And Atypical is
5 years.
They got good stuff.
Great beer. I love the Purple Nipple.
And
Purple Nipple is my drink.
oh yeah, Drift Prairie. I believe that's Jamestown.
Okay. Drift where?
Drift Prairie out of Jamestown.
Drift Prairie.
Drift Prairie.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that name. That's cool.
I haven't had any of their stuff, but I know of them.
Okay.
It's the same with Brock Op in Valley City.
Drift Prairie. Where's that at?
Jamestown.
Jamestown.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit them up, see if they can leave us some cans.
I'll be there.
Yeah, you're gonna be there.
Chit-chatting with them.
Is Fulton gonna be there?
Oh, Reese will be there.
Reese, I'm sorry I can't make it, bro.
He got the phone call. He's like, "You want to come pour?" I'm like, "He's like, yes, sir, I will."
Nice. So are you pouring with him?
No, I'm gonna be. Well, I'll be there supporting him and just BSing.
Just hanging out.
Yep, Blackleg out of Mackenzie, North Dakota.
Yep, I like Black Leg.
Fat fish for the first time, so I'm gonna talk to her.
Nice. Get some beer.
Yep.
Yes.
I want their beer out here.
Yes.
Out of Dickinson.
Get a couple of.
Buffalo Commons, they're out of Bismarck, Mandan area.
Okay.
Their stuff's okay.
Buffalo Commons?
Yep.
What is that? Is that a brewery?
Yep, brewery out of Bismarck.
Okay.
Their stuff's okay. Their brown ale's the biggest one, but like they're
The brown ale?
Yep, they're common ale.
Okay, common ale. Yes.
Swing Barrel will be there.
Yes, love Swing Barrel.
Empyrean.
Oh, love Imperial.
So there's a new couple, like Happy Ears has got like 4 new beers from Empyrean coming. There's a chocolate Hefeweizen.
Oh, nice.
Some other ones too, but Jail Beers is having a contest with Empyrean. All the jail beers around North Dakota are going to have a contest so you can pump out the most Empyrean beers.
Okay, we got to go out there and drink some.
Oh, yeah. We'll have to go to the in town here and drink the beers.
Yes.
Prairie Rose Meadery will be there. Prairie Rose.
Oh, that's the lady we hung out with. What's her name? I can't remember her name.
I don't remember.
She was awesome.
I liked her.
We took a picture with her last year at Red Beer.
Yep.
Yes.
Cottonwood of Ire, North Dakota.
Nice.
Brock up. Scott.
Love Scott, yo. Scott make good beer, man.
Icewind will be there for sure.
Like Rick. Rick makes good beer too.
And Lakeside Brewing. I don't know them.
That's the Monster one? Lakeside Monster? That one?
If that's Minnesota side,
yeah.
I tried looking, I couldn't find anything.
Where was Under Blue Skies held at? Where's that at?
It's in the Lights District in West Fargo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like it. I wish I could make it, man. I got to work that day.
No.
Fortunately, I tried to get off, but, it's hard getting days off because right now at my job, we're having, I think we're having like CO school.
Yeah.
So we're doing a correction officer school. So fortunately, I can't make it to that because of that. Yeah.
And then I'll be hanging out with Reese all night, stay overnight with him, and then Sunday got the scramble,
Playing golf, baby.
golf scramble,
Golf scramble on
the 8th of June.
It's gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah,
Crazy. Oh well. We're coming to the end of the show, Paul.
Yep.
And we are ending the show with the whoa, Black Betty,
Ram-a-lam.
oh, Black Betty, Ram-a-lam. That's the name of my truck. My truck's called Black Betty. That's what I call that bitch.
Black Betty's an oak bourbon porter.
Oak bourbon porter.
Yep.
Bourbon. That's the key word in here. Bourbon. Love it. Ooh. So what we drinking, Alan?
Black Betty, oaked bourbon porter. This bitch is dark and looks like a medium thin body, but like then I'm hoping there's some nice oaky, smoky vanilla tones.
It's smoky. You know what? Their brisket was smoky at Copper Trail.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, I want to give another shout out to Kayla. She's the marketing manager, and of course Trevor, Mr. Trevor Gibbons. He's the tap room manager. Trevor, thank you so much for the beer. Thanks so much for your time, the conversation. I appreciate it. Awesome guy, good person. Mm-hmm. And we dedicated the whole show to you guys, Minnesota Copper Trail. That's what we call this show. Yep. It's dedicated to Copper Trail Brewing out in Alexandria, Minnesota. I mean, they got great beer, right, Alan?
They do.
Yeah,
they really do have good beer.
What'd you think? What'd you think of all their beer, Paul?
I thought all of them were good today.
Yeah, they were good.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were good.
This is really good too.
Black Betty's got some. She's got a nice finish.
Yeah. Damn, Alan sounded like he was slurping up, huh?
Got to make sure everything is detailed and finished.
Shout out, yo! Let's give a shout out to the hoppiest beer guy.
Gotta love Eric.
What's up, hoppiest beer guy? How you doing, buddy? Eric, how you doing? Eric's got wheels, baby. That's what you should call this thing. Eric's got wheels.
He's working the track tonight with World of Outlaws. Yeah. World of Outlaws is tonight though.
Oh, World of Outlaws is tonight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then we got Bonnie from McKinnon tonight sampling Light Strike from New Belgium over there.
Oh, she's over there?
Yep, sampling
Bonnie.
garage beer and Light
Shout out
Strike.
to Bonnie. I like Bonnie. Bonnie's awesome, yo.
Bonnie's awesome.
Awesome day. She's always posting stuff on Facebook all the time and give a shout out. She's awesome. I always like share her stuff all the time. Yeah, I like Bonnie. Shout out to Gina.
Yep.
Gina. Yep. You know Gina?
No idea.
Gina's redhead. She's black. Yeah. No, all redheads are black now, yo. All redheads are black. They're in the black family now.
Can we shout that?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? The white people didn't want gingers because they you know what? Gingers are very sensitive people because they've been like ridiculed all their lives. Like,
I thought you meant to the sun.
no, gingers have been like called gingerbread and ginger this and actually, you know what? Oh man, I wish I could fucking remember what she said.
You know what's fucking hot?
What?
A ginger with green eyes.
Ooh, it's a fucking Irish lass.
Yeah.
Ginger with green eyes?
Yeah.
You-
Holy fuck.
You want to beat her down with your shillelagh.
Yeah. Wow. Alan's nasty, yo.
Give her the bangers and mash.
Wow. Alan's on Allentown for real, yo. Allentown is some other shit. Like, Allentown's not just late. Allentown is like some other shit. Yeah, Allentown's some other shit right now. That's what I'm guessing to myself.
Have you ever seen a redhead with green eyes?
I've seen some. Listen, I ain't gonna lie.
It's an attractive.
Hey,
It's a very eye-catching
No,
thing.
listen,
Like,
I ain't gonna lie. I've seen some fine ass redhead girls in my life. I've seen some very pretty redhead women, and I didn't really know what I was looking at then. But now I know what I'm looking at.
I worked with this girl. She was a minor at the time, so I couldn't smash.
Dirty dog. Dirty. He's dirty.
But she was a ginger, and she had a blue eye and a green eye.
She's a fucking alien.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was no god. She was an alien, boy. That was no goddamn ginger. That was an alien, yo.
oh, love it.
There was an invasion.
I mean,
No, hell no.
If that was an alien invasion, bring it.
Bring it. Hell yeah.
Mars.
We
It's called Mars Attacks.
Mars attacks. We were invaded by redheads that give head. I'm just joking.
Oh,
Look.
bring it.
Look, I got gingers in my family, and my cousin, she's a ginger who
Yeah.
married a ginger, and they got ginger kids,
What? There are gingered out.
and they're literally burning in hell. All the
Yeah,
time.
they're burning in hell. That's crazy, yo.
Now,
Shoot.
but so gingers can be very attractive unless they have hair that is just straight up orange.
Yeah, it's like strawberry. It's gotta be strawberry blonde.
Yeah, it's like there's a fine line for the redness of a ginger.
There's some gingers that
And
are
then-
fucking gorgeous, yo.
Yep.
Oh,
It's a one. It's a one.
But they're if you look at that jersey right there, some of them have orange hair like that,
Yeah.
and it's like nah.
Nah, that's not ginger, yo.
Nah.
That's not ginger.
that you took hair dye to that.
Yeah, that's some
Well,
bullshit.
no, it's like they've been out in the sun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
But if they're out in the sun, then they got all those freckles.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how they catch you. The green eyes, freckles, and
Wow. No, Paul, I'm telling you, this ginger thing is a real thing, man.
I mean they're magically delicious. How do you not? You can't argue with it.
Wow. We're going to hell, yo. We're going straight
No,
to hell.
gingers are.
Gingers are going to hell. They're living in hell. What are you talking about?
No, they're
Have you seen the internet?
No,
Do you have TikTok?
Oh, isn't there a thing like gingers are what's the there's some stigma to them, like gingers are destined to hell or something, or I can't remember.
Why would you say that, Paul?
There's a thing. There is a thing that
Thoughts and views expressed by Paul do not necessarily reflect those of the Brew Brothers. Viewer discretion. is
can't
advised.
say
Oh
that,
no,
Paul.
like he said, they're soulless because they took the sun.
Yes.
they're
soulless.
They're soulless sun eaters.
What the fuck is that? Alan, you going to hell, bro.
Gingers control the sun.
To control the sun?
Yeah, that's why they're sun eaters, because they burn up from the sun. They try to dominate.
Bullshit. Listen, I don't know what the fuck Paul and Alan's talking about. I don't agree with this shit.
That's why they can only survive in the nighttime. They're like vampires.
Gingers are like vampires. Wow. We're going to hell, yo. We're going to hell.
Hey, so that was episode.
Yeah, episode Ginger. I'm like, oh, man. So, what's this last beer we drink, Alan?
Black Betty.
The Black Betty with red hair. That's it.
Oh, Black Betty.
Ram, Black Betty. Yeah. So, episode 56, Alan?
56.
What we calling this one?
Minnesota Copper Trail.
Yes, it's a hidden gem. If you get a chance to drive through Alexandria, Minnesota, on your way down to the cities or wherever, which if you go in that direction, stop in Alexandria, go by Copper Trail Brewing, tell them the Brew Brothers sent you, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I mean, we just showing them love, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it.
Good beer.
Good
stuff.
beer. We appreciate them, and we actually traded some stickers too.
Oh, hell yeah.
I got some stickers at home for you, and yeah, they loved our stickers too.
Hell yeah.
So that's awesome. And I guess we're episode 56. We're out of here.
Yeah, we're out.
What did Brew Boo?
What did brew, boo? Dun, 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 dun.